I'm Ayla, and today I will be interviewing someone that has ADHD.
Hi, I'm Uriah. I have ADHD. I'm also her brother.
Okay, so what's it like having ADHD?
It's really hard. Lots of times people don't understand how you're feeling, especially with school systems. They're like really uncool about it, and they don't usually understand how you're thinking.
Okay, do you know people,
Yes,
or do you know others with ADHD?
I know others with ADHD.
Okay, do people make fun of you for having ADHD?
Not really. Not many do. Not even anymore. I'm not done.
Okay.
It's usually mostly in kindergarten. Half the time people don't even know I have to tell them I have ADHD. They're like, oh, you have ADHD? I'm like, yeah.
Okay. Are you discriminated against for having ADHD?
Sometimes, yeah. And it's normally big things. Others, like I said in the previous question, they usually don't know that I have ADHD and I have to tell them. Sometimes they act differently, sometimes they don't. It really just depends on the human being and how they are towards others.
Okay. What are some of the assumptions that come with having ADHD?
That we have so much energy, we're bouncing off the walls. It's not really like that at all. We just have a lot to say. That's about it.
Do you... Oh, hold on.
Wait,
Does having a good support system make a difference?
what do you mean by that? Like in school, at home, both?
Yeah, both.
At home, definitely. At school, definitely. Like especially if they are working with you, not you working with them. So like, especially that's with school speaking wise. If the school is working with you, because you know what it's like to have it, because you have it, so it's better in that aspect, yeah.
Well, how is it better when at home?
When at home, most of the time, like I've met people with ADHD that their parents just gave up trying to help them and just give in, so they're always like spoiled, you know. So they use it as a crutch to get by, and it's not really a disability; it's a disadvantage.
Okay. What are some good things that come with having ADHD?
I know a lot of information, unnecessary or unnecessary information, but it does come into good use a lot, whether it be knowing how to cook. Some may say that's unnecessary because you have restaurants or parents that cook food for you.
Okay. And is there any information you would just like to give about having ADHD, about what you have to do to deal with it, and if I completely forgot a question. Like how you deal with ADHD. Is there anything you'd like to say about how you deal with ADHD?
Not necessarily. I don't think I deal with it in a good way. I mean, I know there's probably better ways for me to deal with it, but I think one of my main ways of dealing with it is I just tend to cut myself off from people. Not necessarily like family, but like friends. I don't really talk to many people at school. I mean, I do, but I don't. So sometimes, like one day, I'll be happy. The next day, I'll not really talk to anyone. I'll just sit there, do my work. Next class, sit there, do my work. Sometimes it's not even over days, it's over different class periods. So first period, I'm all happy-go-lucky, and then I could be the most like miserable-looking person the next. So I deal with it in a weird way.
Do you have any examples of how you could deal with it differently?
Yes, if you try to do it on your own, don't do it on your own, because especially through my experiences, it's better to have those friends and family. I think the biggest thing for me is both of them. What? My biggest thing with them is my friends are there. It's when it's like family. It's somewhat weird because it's family. What am I doing? Because it's family. But when it's with friends, like it's definitely weird. Oh my goodness.
Okay, and is there anything you'd like to, like, just any information you'd like to say about having ADHD?
Let them take their time. Don't rush them. Don't rush them. Definitely, don't, be mean if you're rushing them or whatever, because if you rush them, it's going to make them panic, and that's going to,
Let them, make them start to overthink.
yeah, or to think, or can't think at all, like not having a good choice of words, or having them not explain things well.
And can you say anything about their thinking process?
1,100,000,000 words per second.
Do you have anything, like, you can reference it to?
It's
It's
like subway surfers. You're hopping from one train to the next, hopping through different tracks, going through different obstacles, and sometimes you'll just hit a different obstacle or get stuck in an obstacle, and then it's really weird. Or just trying to chase someone down that stole your bag and almost having them, but then they slip out of your hands and you're still chasing them. You're chasing them and you're just chasing them. It's really,
Yeah. And what's it like to work? Like do schoolwork and clean?
Oh, it's hard. 'Cause especially in elementary school, I saw all my friends, well, not friends but peers, they were doing super good. And I mean super good. And now, I don't know. Man, it's hard because you'll get discouraged sometimes. Sometimes it might push you to do better, but most of the time you usually get discouraged. And it's just like, dang, I'm not doing as good as they are,
And when you, how do I say this? When you're able to finish something, accomplish something, how does it feel?
Awesome.
But when you're able to when you're not able to finish something or accomplish something in a given time, what's your thinking process then?
Upset. Definitely upset. Failing at it once again,
Okay. Thank you for letting me interview you about ADHD.
Yeah.
And do you have any other comments to make?
No.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, thank you for letting me interview you.
Yeah.